Hey friends, it is Tracy. I am posting this late today. I know I try to do them in the morning. I am just doing the best that I can to try to get videos out when I can. So bear with me, please. I have 2 pieces of Happy Mail, and then I'll be going over my side hustle money. So that would be my YouTube and Etsy pay for the month of June, which I always get excited for this because it means I get to add more money to my CD ladder. And that honestly has just been one of the highlights of my budgeting journey is finding the CD ladder and adapting that to my normal monthly savings. So we'll get further into that, but let's do some Happy Mail first. First one is from my love of Renee. She is reinventing Renee on YouTube, but she is the Budget Nerd Co. on Etsy. And this came random. She did slip me a love note in there, but she doesn't like it when I like put all of her mushy gushy stuff out there. She likes people to think that she has this like really hard exterior, but I will keep her mush to myself. And I will add, it has a heart on it. Just saying. All right, so what did we get from Renee? Did you just call me fat? Oh, I feel like this right now. I need to get back on like my health and wellness journey, but the struggle, right? Stress, all the things, it just does not help with that. I love this. This is so cute. And then on the back, we have a color scratch and roll. So we'd scratch to save 3 of the numbers. We do a roll and save, and then we color in the avocados. How cute, my friend. I love that I do it this way. Whee! Oh, and I get an avocado sticker. Hello. And another one, good fat. I mean, it is good fat. I do love avocado. I got this melty face 100 my brain placeholder, $100 placeholder. I couldn't even think of the word dollar. Like, what is wrong with me? $100 placeholder. This is so cute. And she has these new like checks. So if you need to do an IOU, so on the back she has it listed as IOU from the Budget Nerd, but you can write a check like I took money from this envelope and I need to give it to this. I think this is so cute. And you get a little cash register slip. This is me paying myself back. I just think it's so cute. And another check and another cash slip. Oh, so good, friend. I love Renee. She just makes me smile. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next up is from Cash Budget Insights. I know I placed an order before, but I don't think this was part of my order. So this is just straight up Happy Mail. And I have no idea what it is, but it sticks. There we go. No. Oh my gosh. I have wanted this savings challenge book for ever since I saw it. Honestly, I have wanted this thing, but it's a little bit on the spendier side. So anytime you buy like an actual savings challenge book, they cost a little bit more because there's more work that's put into them. The printing cost, the binding, like all this stuff adds up, right? And I was waiting till closer to the end of the year to see if I had money left on my Etsy gift card, because you guys know I budget $500 for the year. That's all I can spend on Etsy. And if I had enough money, I was going to buy this book. And she sent it to me. Oh, this is like my birthday gift in July. Oh my gosh. I know there's a note here, but honestly, I have seriously wanted this book. Monstrous Book of Savings. Adulting is Hard. Make Savings Fun. I don't know if she knew that I wanted this or if someone told her. I have no idea. But these monsters are adorable. So it's calendar themed. So like this is January. So I think I'm going to use this for 2025, which is why I was waiting till the end of the year. But there's scratch off options. And then she also has like where you can save by the icon. Oh my gosh, February. These monsters are so freaking adorable. I want to collect them into my bedroom. because that's where monsters live, right? So we have more scratch offs, and then we have these color in little icons. I mean, look at these little monster chocolatey treats. And then here's March, and you got the rainbows, which I love, and you got the little 4-leaf clovers. This one is a coin flip, so heads would be one, tails would be another. And I know my screen, I'm like shuffling it, but April with the umbrellas. Oh my gosh. And then you got Tetris where you pay for the blocks. Like, this thing is just so good. Here's the May one. You got to bring May flowers, right? April showers, bring May flowers. But I just want to gobble up all these monsters. So this one is a version of Shut the Box. She calls it Monster Mash. The June one. Oh, friend. Adopt a pet. I get to color these in. Oh, I have no words because honestly, I have wanted this. And I know I have so many savings challenges, but this is just so good. Look at this one. Ah! Oh my gosh. I can't believe you sent this to me. Like, this is honestly the camping. Oh, okay. I could show you every single page, but I think I've showed you almost every single page. Look at December. I mean, come on. And then it has this clear little plastic cover over the book. So good, my friend. Oh, you spoiled me, honestly. I am obsessed with that thing. I don't even think you knew that. I have loved watching your content and have learned so much. I just wanted to share a few of my creations with you in hopes they bring you some joy and fun to your savings. Thanks for all you do. Blessing, Cash Budget Insights. Absolutely, this brings me so much joy. And oh, I get an envelope. Oh, this is like a different texture. It's like, I have not felt one like this before. I have not felt one. I don't know. So here is a little bit about her. Yeah, so she found the budgeting community based off of some medical stuff that happened with her daughter. And oh, this is so good. I even get a little dashboard. I can't tell you, like, the feeling of this envelope. Just, ooh, prop money, $125. Yes. I can always use more prop money. Adulting is hard. Let's make savings fun. So she is on Coffee. I thought she was on Etsy too, but maybe she's not. But I know, I don't know. I saw this book. Maybe she wants you to go to Coffee instead. But, oh, so good, friend. So good. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I seriously have wanted this book so bad. And I truly, truly am really, really excited about it. You did good, friend. You did so good. All right, let's get into my monies. All right, Tracey's book of income, side hustle income. So this encompasses YouTube and Etsy for the month of June. And here we go. So June 2nd is when I got paid for YouTube. This is for the month of May. So it's always a month behind before they issue, and then you know how that works. So YouTube, I got $568.92, which is so amazing. I am just, every single month, I'm just baffled that you guys still like to watch me, and so many of you come back and comment over and over again. And even though I've just been a little more irregular right now, the amount of like comments and love that you guys are still sending me just makes my heart so happy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just can't thank you enough, honestly. So what I do with my YouTube check, 50% of that goes towards my CD ladder. So that's going to be $280. I always round it to a flat number. I don't want to mess with singles in there. I know I could, but I don't know. I just like to have it flat numbers. This is the amount of money that I pay myself. So by doing YouTube, it takes time, effort. There's a lot that goes into it. And I always chose to give myself half of what I make on YouTube as just my payment. So for the month of June, I made $280 on YouTube, Where does the rest of it go? Well, the rest of it goes back into Golden Girl budgets, right? So I am part of some memberships that would be $60. I also have memberships on my channel. So for those that are members of my channel and support me via that, thank you so much. You are a huge part of why I get to have a consistent paycheck. About half of my money comes from memberships and the other half comes from watch ads. So I am just very fortunate that I have such a nice 50-50 split, and all of this is really because of you guys. So supplies, I take out supplies. That'll be $57. I do have a member mailing going out soon. So that'll go towards postage, which apparently is being raised again. So I need to get my butt to the post office and get all my stamps ahead of time before that goes in, which I think is pretty soon. Taxes, I always set aside money for taxes, so that'll be $57, giving $57, and UFTA, which is just like a miscellaneous backup fund, gets $57. So that is for May 2024. And then I got an Amazon check this month, which was so fun. I got $22.83. If you did not know, I do have an Amazon affiliate link. If you click on my link in my description box and you order anything of like the stuff I use or my favorites, but also if you just like search Amazon and make just a general purchase, I get credit for it if you went to it via my link. So by doing that, I made $22.83. I think that was for the month of April. I know that one's like 3 months behind, so who knows? Out of that, CD Ladder is going to get $15. Yes, I originally had 10. I upped it to 15. Taxes is going to get $5, and PO Box is going to get $2. Etsy Pay, I had for the month of June, I made $501.66, which is awesome. It was a little bit slower of a month, but I don't mind. Like, my life is just a little bit more chaotic right now. So honestly, this was a blessing to me to have my shop be a little bit slower. And in all honesty, anything that I sell in my shop is just a benefit. Like, it's bonus money that I get to put towards my CD Ladder. And I am just truly grateful for it. So out of the $501, 25% of that goes to my CD Ladder. So that'll be $125. This is the amount of money that I pay myself to do Etsy. So running it, it just takes work to like create items, list items, you know, all that stuff. So I can't quite give myself 50%, but I give myself 25% for Etsy. 40% of that has to go back into supplies. Etsy's not the cheapest, like, especially if you're doing physical items, there's upfront costs. So I always add a little bit onto my credit card, and then at the end of the month, I pay it back. So we're at $200 going towards supplies. 15% is going towards taxes. So that'll be $75. 10% is going to giving, which is $50, and 10% is going towards UFTA, which is $51. So for June, my gross sales, so the total that I sold was $640.28. But Etsy, of course, has to take their fees. That's just how their platform works. They took $103.02. Shipping took away $33.63. And I finally figured out how to turn off automatic marketing. So whenever I list a new item, because I tested out the marketing piece, it would automatically trigger marketing again. And I've decided that I just don't want to utilize marketing at this point. So I had another $1.97 come out, but I figured out how to turn it off. So I think going forward, I should be okay. It's a learning process, honestly. So my net profit was $501.66. So all of these combined, YouTube, Amazon, and Etsy, here are my totals. So for June, my total earned was $1,093.41. This is just so cool, honestly. My CD Ladder is going to get $420. Notice it was $415, but because I adjusted that one up $5, it is now $420. The reason I did that is I didn't want that number of $415. I like to have solid whole numbers, so $420 was better. Supplies is going to get $257. Taxes, $137. Giving, $107. UFTA, $108. P.O. Box is getting a whole $2, which is fine. And memberships is getting 60. So stuffing today, I have CD Ladder, which is getting 420, taxes getting 137, and P.O. Box getting $2. And then the remaining part is going to go on my credit card, which is $532. Like I said, there's some upfront costs that you have to do in order to run an Etsy shop. Like for me to go and buy postage for a mailing, like my mailing list mailing for August, that's going to go on now and I'm going to have to pay that off. So all this stuff just adds up. There are expenses to doing physical products. And honestly, just me doing my mailing list, that's 100% expense to me. That's just something I choose to do as a way to give back to you guys because I appreciate you. And that's all. So normally I would stuff this money right now, but to be honest, I just realized as I was going through the numbers, I did not prep anything for that. Normally I pull out my prop money and I would stuff it into the binder and show you guys what it's at. I don't have it prepared. So this is just part of my current chaos right now. Everything is just I'm just not in my normal organized state. So this is what is going to go into the envelopes, but I'm just going to do it behind the scenes. So I am sorry. I am sorry. My life is a mess, okay? My life is a mess. All right, but that is my money that I earned. Let's do the CD Ladder now. All right, so normally I would also have my CD Ladder binder. I don't have it with me. Oh, please bear with me. This is not my best moment, but I'm just doing the best that I can. So for July, this is my CD Ladder tracker. So I got this from Debt Free Jessie. She is the one that introduced me to this concept. I am forever grateful because this thing has just been such a motivation for me to do. It just resonates with me. This may not be like the perfect thing for you, but for me, this has just been such a great way for me to save money. So every single month I am doing 12-month CDs. So CDs are certificates of deposit. I get mine through Ally. I use Ally because there's not a minimum requirement and their percentages are within the norm of the industry right now. So I think I'm at about 4.5% for this month, which to me, you could just earn 4.5% interest is amazing. Each month can vary because I am opening up a 12-month and it just depends on whatever the rate is at that time that I open it. For my first year, I have completed a whole 12-month cycle for my CD Ladder. So every single month I opened up a 12-month term CD. So in January, I opened one up and put $660 in. This is now good. Will sit in there for 12 months and then it will be up for renewal next January. So January 2025. And at that time, I can choose to withdraw the money. I can choose to add money and keep it in there, or I can choose to just keep the money as is and let it roll and earn interest for another 12-month term. I can even change the terms if I want to. So through Ally, which is what I know, I have a 10-day window in which I can make these decisions. And within there, I can choose to renew with another 12-month. I can renew to a different 18-month or 2-year term, whatever I choose. I can choose to not add money. I can choose to add money. I can choose to withdraw interest. There's a lot of options, which is why I like the flexibility of Ally. I'm sure there's others out there that have those flexibilities too. You'd have to look into them yourself. I am not a financial planner or advisor or anything like that. So this is just my experience with it. But I have been very happy with Ally. So then in February, I opened up another 12-month CD and I deposited $380. So this will sit in there until February of 2025. And then that same thing will happen. A window will open and I can choose to add, etc. So then I did that for every single month for the year in 2024 or 2023. Sorry, this is 2023. Now coming up in 2024, we're just going to ignore the fact that the January, February, March, and April were in 2024. Doesn't matter. Anyways, So in May was my first time that I had deposited $140 in 2023. May 1st came around, I got an email saying that my window is now open. I can choose to do any of those methods previously described. I was able to add $680 to the CD, and then I also had earned $6.21 in interest. So I earned $6.21 in interest on the $140 that I left in for 12 months, and then I was able to add another $640, which made my new total for the next 12 months $686.21. And now I will earn interest on that $686 for the next 12 months. And then 2025, I will have another option to withdraw that money if I need it, or roll it over or add to it. So same thing in June. Started with $290 in 2023. 2024, I was able to add a significant amount of money, and I got my first CD to my goal of $1,000. So my goal is to have $1,000 in every single month, so that if anything were to happen, I have money available to me to help supplement income loss. It could be medical, job loss, etc. I just love using this as an emergency fund safety net for me. And yes, am I building it up slowly, and is it variable? Absolutely. And you could build it up even slower. Some people have started just doing $10 a month or $100 a month. You have to do what's comfortable for your budget. I know that this is a long-term goal of mine, so it could take 5 years plus. Like, it could be a long process depending on how everything shakes out. But the idea is down the road, I'm going to have $1,000 every single month available to me. Once I have that $1,000, I'm going to work towards $2,000, then $3,000, etc. And it's just going to be an emergency fund to supplement my monthly expenses if anything were to happen. And I just am so excited to do this. So now we're into July, right? I got to add $420 into my CD ladder, which I outlined in my booklet of how I got that split, which was 50% of my YouTube pay and 25% of my Etsy pay. So in July of 2023, I first opened up a CD for $200. And it has been now 12 months. So now we're in July of 2024. Got my email. I said, I went into the system. I want to add $420. So I added $420 plus the $200, and I earned $9.67 in interest. So now for the next 12 months, I'm going to grow interest on $629.67. So over time, as these amounts keep building, my interest earned is going to keep growing as well. And interest rates can vary. Right now, everything is a little bit inflated. 5 years from now, it could be a lot less. But it's fine. Like, I'm okay with that. This is a route that I've chosen. I understand the dynamics of it, and I'm okay with it. I am just loving the ride so far. So August, same thing, September, etc. So that's what it looks like now. And then Debt Free Jessie also had this little CD ladder tracker. So originally I had $200 in here, so I got to color in 5 of the little CDs. Now that I got to add $420, I got to color in another 10. So this is slowly getting towards my goal of $1,000. Each of these CDs is $40 because you take $1,000 divided by, there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 CDs. So 1,000 divided by 25 makes it $40 per CD. And then on the back, this is August. On the back, I am showing kind of how that looked. So originally I had $0. I added $200. So my balance was $200 for 2023. Now that it has matured, the CD has matured, I had $200, but I earned $9.67 in interest, which means my total CD amount for the end of that 12-month term was $209.67. So taking that balance, I'm now adding $420 because that is what I earned, and it's so exciting. So now this CD is going to be in there for the next 12 months earning interest at $629.67. And it just makes me so excited, so excited. And then August, we will work towards, I'm so excited to see what August ends up bringing. We had $515 in there. Am I able to hit the $500 mark that I can finish and hit another goal of 1,000? Or will it be like this month where it's a little bit under? But we'll keep working towards it. I am not worried about it. This is a slow and go. This is a priority for me, but it's also okay if I take some time with it. Normally I would stuff my money into my CD ladder binder. I just don't have it prepped and prepared for you guys. You can see I have my taco binder, but essentially my CD ladder binder is split out by month. So January, February, March, etc. So then I would just add money in there so I have a visual. But this is not that binder. So I could go further detail, but it'd be weird with my taco binder. I'm not sure. But anyways, that is my update, and thank you guys. Thank you. I am planning on doing a savings challenge video for Friday, and I have goals to do a video for next Wednesday. So far, I've been giving myself grace on Monday videos. I've had a few people reach out and ask, like, do you miss it? And it's like, I absolutely miss it, but I think I just need a little bit of life balance right now. So this is what is working for me. So I will see you guys on Friday for my savings challenge video. Thank you so much for anyone who has shopped my shop. If you've watched a video and you've watched an ad, you have helped contribute to this. Like, this is all of you guys. This is all you. You guys are impacting and changing my life in ways that I just never knew I needed. And I'm just truly grateful. So I will see you guys on Friday. I hope you have a wonderful 4th. Bye.